Welcome, YouTube, to another unboxing, but this one is very special because it is a package. Yep, I got some mail. Here's a mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Mail! Yep, Blue's Clues reference. Who'd have fucking thought of that? Anyway, so this is a very special package. That's what he said to her. I can't say that's what she said because it doesn't work the same way. Unless it's a surprise training. Then I can. Anyway, so far off topic. But my friend John, he and I were talking not too long ago, and he was cleaning out his attic, and he was just like, I found all these random ass fucking games, all the old school stuff. He knows I'm into old school retro video games and all that shit, and collect them, blah 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 blah. And he said that he wanted to go and send them my way, so he did, which was very, very fucking cool of him. And also, I'm going to go ahead and mention one thing to all of you out there. His YouTube channel, Steelheart, is actually going to be in the link. There will be a link down here somewhere. In the information, you can go ahead and click on it. He's a really kick-ass metalhead. Dude does guitar covers of things. Makes his own music and stuff like that, and you know, he's a video gamer and a metalhead, so obviously we get along. Hoo-hoo, yeah. So that totally works a whole bunch. But yes, go ahead and check out his channel because that would be super kick-ass. And if you don't, then that sucks. So, but yeah, just want to go ahead and thank you a whole fucking bunch because this is awesome. I have not even opened any of this up yet. The only thing I opened up was the tab on top, and that's because these fucking boxes are a bitch to open. So might as well get this shit started. And dun, 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 dun. Don't need this. But everything comes in a PlayStation 2 box. How appropriate. So let's see what all is inside here. To be honest, I have no clue what's in here because he had told me some of the stuff the first time, but I honestly forgot what it was because it was a couple weeks ago. So yeah, this will all be a surprise to me again. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Ooh, I see NES stuff. We have one of the hard shell plastic cases for Nintendo games. I had tons of these back in the day. It's honestly pretty handy to have these, especially when you don't want the label to get messed up because most of us NES gamers don't have the boxes and stuff for them. So this is quite awesome for me to have. Ooh, we got a game. What game is it? It's a classic. It's Metroid. Yep. We got Metroid, the yellow label version too. I always like this one better because it had much cooler art, even though the other one's very classic looking. But yeah, this totally works because, quite frankly, I love Metroid. And the first one is one of the best. Especially whenever everybody was dumbfounded after they found out Samus was a chick if they got the right ending. They were just like, what? Like, absolutely mind-fucked. It's insanity. We got packing paper. Paper for packing paper. Let's see. Ooh, I got a note. I won't bother to read all the stuff out loud because that'll take me a while, but I will set this right here so I can read it later. That's awesome. Let's see. Alright, on top we got a stack of NES games. Let's go ahead and grab these up. There we go. Alright. First up, there it is. NES Classic Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. All gamers who own a Nintendo should have this game by default. It should be a written law, quite frankly. Very awesome game because, quite frankly, this was the very first video game I ever played, so love it to death. Got regular Mario Brothers. This one doesn't have any need for shooting ducks and a dog jumping up and going, you fucking suck as you missed. So yeah, this is just a straight up Super Mario Brothers. Mario and Luigi kicking ass, taking names. Mostly just, you know, Bowser's name, but whatever. This is cool because I have super fond memories of this game from when I was younger. One of my favorite beat-em-ups, Double Dragon 2. Also, it's one of my favorite video game cover arts ever. I don't know why, but whatever it is, I just think this cover looks very kick-ass. If you have not played this game, the Double Dragon games, this one is by far my favorite. The ones with Battletoads, probably a close second. Let's see. A game I have not ever played before, and I do not know much about. Cabal. Not to be confused with Cabal with a K from Mortal Kombat fame, but yeah, this kind of reminds me of Contra in a way, just from looking at the cover, though it's probably nothing like Contra, but still. Yeah, and made by Milton Bradley, no less. Got a board game maker making games. That's kind of interesting. Well, dare the danger with Cabal from the explosive arcade hit. Huh. So it's an arcade game. Did not know. Well, I'll be looking up info on it later. Oh, this is awesome right here. Speaking of beat 'em ups, one of my all-time favorite, all-time best, like if you like beat 'em ups, this is the game to have right here. River fucking City Ransom. Dude, this is one of the best co-op games in existence. Like, hands down, this shit is so very awesome. I love this game a whole lot. And it's funny just because the art, like, you know, the art isn't exactly what the game looks like. It's very anime and chibi style whenever you see the game characters running around and kicking ass and everything. But if you have never played this game, get it. Get a ROM, get the cartridge, whatever you can, get on the virtual console, whatever the case may be. Give it a try, especially in 2-player mode. I've burned away hours upon hours just playing this. Yeah, very kick-ass. Dude, thank you so much for that. That is very awesome. Now, let's see. Got some stuff at the bottom. Try to get all this stuff taken out here. Alrighty. Start from the top. Woohoo! A classic. It started an entire franchise. Final Fantasy, the very first one. Look, it's dancing. It's dancing, oh yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy is just pretty much very amazing. What's cool is just recently I had gotten the strategy guide for it for the Nintendo Power version, and I was pretty excited to find that. So it's kind of neat to have this, you know, showing up at my doorstep. So that is awesome. What do we got next here? Hey, Gauntlet 2. Dude, Gauntlet, extremely kick-ass arcade experience. It's weird because the Gauntlet games, they were out on Nintendo and arcades and everything, but it wasn't until Gauntlet on Nintendo 64 that I had actually ever tried one of the games. But I went back and played the previous titles, and they're really cool. I mean, it's very basic, just, you know, go through a dungeon, kill everything, get the keys, and get the fuck out of there and everything. But it's fun. Yeah, just definitely like this game. So Gauntlet 2, that definitely owns. Let's see. Ooh. How do I pronounce this? I guess Xyz? Maybe that's how it's said? XEXYZ? That was a bizarre name. It's made by Hudson Soft, though. I'm not too sure what the game is, but Hudson Soft makes a lot of really good games, so I'm definitely certain it's probably at least worth checking out, but yeah, I'll assume it's Xyz. It kind of sounds like sexies. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I wonder if it's a space shooter. That's what it kind of reminds me of, just from looking at the cover, little, like, Gradius and shit like that. Wow, and while I'm sitting there fucking babbling about it, let's see, Destination Earthstar. Making sure I was reading that right, just because the way that they got the logo there, you know, it's like blowing apart the E and everything. Making sure not just reading it correctly. Made by Acclaim. Yeah, this game I have never played. I've never even seen this game before, to be honest. So this is probably another space shooter, but that's absolutely fine because I'm a big fan of shoot 'em ups. So this definitely works in my favor. So yeah, that's pretty badass stuff. Hey, this I'll open up just because it might be a little hard to see. But for any of you at home wondering, it is Panzer Dragoon 2 for Sega Saturn. Now, it doesn't have the case or anything, but I really don't mind just because I'm one of those people, I've had backup copies of games just because, you know, if something ever happens, got that extra game. So it's kind of cool to have that. At least I got a little jewel case for it, so it won't get scratched up or anything. Let's see. Oh, got some more. Let's move this to the side. Alright. I remember seeing this game, just a cover for it, and laughing my ass off because the cover is so fucking ridiculous. Dudes with attitude. Like, look at that. It's like a gigantic pirate tomato is really fucking pissed off and he's got rape face. Like looking down, and then the one's got the Duke Nukem haircut and the fucking shades and everything. They're just like all huddled over the fucking treasure and everything. That is ridiculous. I know diddly shit about the game, but one thing that's pretty funny also is, if you look right there, you know, for everybody that's apparently retarded, press here. So, you know, somebody will just be saying like, what? It doesn't do anything! Like, you know, it's so ridiculous that they even bother putting it like that, but that's kind of funny. I love all the knockoff cartridges for NES, so it's awesome to have them. I'm trying to build up a collection of just the knockoff games, because sincerely, they make me funny just for novelty alone. So yeah, made by American Video Entertainment, it's gotta be good. Because, you know, they're a household name when it comes to fucking quality in video games. Who the fuck are they? But yeah, I got dudes with attitude. So that's pretty neat. Give me a good laugh. Hey. Super Mario Brothers 2! Woohoo! That's right, PETA. What are you gonna do? Fucking take this away? Mario's running around with fucking vegetables. Huh? 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 Yeah. Fuck PETA. Fuck him right in the face. With a crowbar. That seems appropriate. Fucking Half-Life style and shit. Gordon Freeman just comes up and he's just like, bitch! Oh! And they're just like, ah! Yeah. Super Mario Brothers 2, not much I have to say about it because it is a goddamn classic. Very good stuff here. Super Mario! Now this is a very metal looking game. It's called Deathbots, but that is a cool cover. As I'm making fun of this company a whole bunch for their real fail cover, I have this one right here that looks like the fucking Terminator. Or, you know what, if you guys remember the one Nightmare on Elm Street where a dude's riding a motorcycle and Freddy transforms the entire motorcycle, that's kind of what his face looks like. Right there. That's that's kind of cool, now that I think about it. I have no clue what Deathbots is, but at least it has a really bitchin' cover. So yeah, and it also is telling me to press here. Even though I have a top loader, so that means diddly shit to me. So, ha! I don't need to listen to your stupid instructions. American Video Entertainment. I had to look at the label again just to make sure I was saying it right. Okay, this here is really awesome because if any of you are familiar with Mad Magazine or Mad TV, if you remember the Spy vs. Spy cartoons, well, they made a Nintendo game, and it was honestly pretty neat for the time. It wasn't like it was the best game in the entire world, but it's strictly just a versus game. You run around and you set up traps and hazards to go and try to kill the other one. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, I like this whole lot. When I was little, I also drew this cover on a really big piece of paper because I love drawing these guys. But yeah, it's honestly kind of cool to have this because I had it when I was little and I don't have it now. So, well, technically I do have it now, but I'd gotten rid of it like years ago and everything. But yeah, it's kind of cool to be able to have it back. And looks like got a couple more things in here. So the box is now officially empty. Let's see. What is this? Hey! That is fucking awesome. Like, dude. I'm gonna try to get this without all the glare and everything, but it's a fucking Brutal Legend poster, dude. That is awesome stuff. On the back of it is the map, which definitely kicks a lot of ass because there's little waypoints and everything on it, but it looks like it says Prima Games on it, so I'm assuming this came from a strategy guide. I never got the strategy guide for it, but man, I fucking love the art in Brutal Legend. And this is just a real badass picture right here. Got Eddie Riggs riding the big fucking monster with the chick that's painted up, kind of like Kiss and everything, and her jubblies hanging out. But yeah, man, this is cool right here. Yeah, I definitely dig this. That is fucking awesome. metal friends know how to make metal friends happy. That is most certainly true. Let's see. And lastly, one of my favorite Saturn games, Resident Evil. Now, if any of you watched my Sega Saturn collection, I had mentioned this game. Well, the Sega Saturn collection video. And it is a really, really awesome game just because this has an exclusive monster to it, and also has a battle mode in it, which wasn't on any other version of Resident Evil. And that alone, to me, kicks a ton of ass. The only downside to Saturn games is their cases are so easily messed up and everything, but there goes the back of it there for anybody that wants to see it. And one cool thing right there in the center, there's Barry Burton. Look, and he's got the gun up to the tyrant. Like, you know that motherfucker means business. And he's just like, Jill's sandwiches, bam! Because he has this. Sorry. He has this. Handgun. But yeah, that is definitely very, very awesome. Animated blood and gore and animated violence. Mature, rated, 17 and up. Fantastic. Played this when I was little. I love the mature rating whenever you're a little kid playing the games. But yeah, that is the unboxing for a very epic package of old school goodness. And lots of classic games too. Just ones that are amazingly awesome. River City Ransom, Final Fantasy, Mario, Resident Evil. It's fucking brutally awesome. You guys like wearing my other beanie? Because, look, check it out. Reanimator shirt, black and green, black and green. Up, I can match. Up. I'm super cool now. I know how to color coordinate. I know the color wheel. Anyway, all I can say is, John, thank you a whole fucking bunch for this stuff. Sincerely, this is awesome in general. As you know, the stuff will be super taken care of. You were right. It does have a bunch of dirt and dust on it. It's kind of funny seeing stuff like that, though, because it's like, you can tell that the shit's been packed away for a while, but I really don't mind. I have shorts I can wipe my hands off on. Like, I give a fuck if they're dirty. They're video games. They can be cleaned. You know, and it's really awesome to just have a lot of this gaming goodness that all smiles. But again, for everybody at home that does not know him, his channel will be right below, so you just click info and the link will be there. Like I said, go check out his channel. Very, very nice guy. A friend request him, you know, sub him if you decide to. And he's also into metal, like yours truly. So, you know, again, just very cool guy. You should be checking him out. And this pretty much concludes my unboxing for my epic package that I did the Blues Clues mailbag song to, because, quite frankly, it seemed appropriate. So, anyway, that wraps things up. So, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck